Hi, I'm Ronnie Tyler with BlackandMarriedWithKids.com, and it's the largest site on the web that focuses on uplifting marriage in the African American community. And today I want to talk to you about 3 very important reasons why you should not avoid those tough conversations, those uncomfortable conversations with your kids. So today's video is sponsored by Tampax. And actually, it was a recent conversation about tampons that gave me a real wake-up call as a parent. You know, I'm a mom of 4, I have 1 son, and I have 3 girls. And my 2 oldest girls, they've already started their periods. And so they cheer, they play basketball, they're very active, they even love to swim, especially in the summertime. And my oldest daughter, she was recently invited to a pool party, and so I asked her, you know, are you gonna wear tampons? Have you ever worn tampons? And her answer to that question really gave me a wake-up call, and it taught me 3 very important things. And so the first thing it taught me is that kids will make assumptions. You know, if you don't give them the information, they're going to fill in the blanks. And that's what my daughter did. She told me that no, she didn't use tampons because she thought I didn't like them, which is not true. I use tampons all the time. I use them on vacation. I use them when I go to the pool. I use them and they give me options. And that's exactly what I wanted to do for my daughters. I want it to give them options. Now, I never used tampons until I was in college. I never even talked to anyone about tampons. I just started using them. And so I made the assumptions that my daughters were too young to use tampons and that they would be too big and uncomfortable for them. But that's just not true. Girls can actually use tampons right after their first periods. And I love Tampax pocket pearls because they're just the right fit for my girls. Tampax Pearl have compact applicators that make them easy to insert. And they even have a smooth removal layer that eases the removal. And the best part about them is their leak guard braid protection because they stop leaks even before they happen. And so they're a great option for my girls. And the second thing I learned from that conversation is that kids will find out. You know, whether you talk to them or not, they're going to get the information either from their friends, at school, or even the internet. And so my daughter told me that she was talking to her best friend about using tampons at the pool party. And that gave me a really big wake-up call because I really wanted her to come to me when she had questions about things like that. And I wanted to be able to control the messaging, to control the conversation, and just to make sure that she knew the proper information. And so I asked her, like, what do you know about wearing tampons? And at first she was like, you know, I got this. I know what I need to know. But I really took some time to talk to her about the fact that, you know, you should change your tampon every 6 to 8 hours. Or the fact that you shouldn't wear tampons longer than 8 hours, so don't really sleep in it because she loves her sleep. And secondly, she had options. She really needed to know, like, what was the proper fit. And on light days, she could use light. And on her heavier days, she could wear super, and she didn't even know that all of those options existed. And the final thing we did was we went and we just opened a box and looked at them, and we also talked about how to use them properly. Because with Tampax Pocket Pearl, you should extend the applicator until you hear click. And so if you want your kids to have the right information, then you need to talk to them. And the third very important thing that I learned was just to educate myself. You know, educating myself really empowered me. It gave me confidence to go into those uncomfortable conversations with my daughter. And that's what I encourage you to do. Take some time to just investigate whatever fears that you may have, whatever myths that you may have swirling around in your head, and it will empower you. And in turn, you will empower your kids. And so my daughter and I, we sat down and we looked at Tampax.com. We looked at myths about using tampons. We looked at information about periods. We looked at how to use tampons, and it was just very empowering for her, and it was just a great conversation. So I'm Ronnie Tyler, and I'm encouraging you to empower yourself and empower your children.